Okay. Sorry, I stopped the video. This is the continuation of 39, day 2. The other two forms now will be, this one is going to be called point slope, which you guys know that. Point slope, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And the other one is 2-point. And the 2-point formula takes the point slope, and instead of putting slope as m, they actually put the slope formula in. Which to me doesn't seem very logical. But what they're going to have you do is switch between the forms. So they're going to give you slope-intercept form and tell you to write it in standard form, or write it in double intercept form. So the whole idea, guys, is to make the forms look like the one it wants. Okay. So, what's an example? Here we go. I want you to write in double intercept form. Here's general form, right? General form, 2x minus 3y plus 4 is equal to 0. Write it in double intercept, which means I want x and y to be over a fraction or over a number. Okay, I'm going to back up. I want it to be in the very bottom form, set equal to 1. We want it to write it like this. I want to write it in that form with a and b being its intercepts. So, here we go. First of all, notice that the x's and y's were on the same side. So that means the 4 has to go to the other side. Get the 4 to the other side. So I get 2x minus 3y is equal to negative 4. Then notice that it was set equal to 1. The only way to get negative 4 to be a 1 is if I divide by negative 4. I'm going to divide everything by negative 4. And this is the kind of the hard part of things. Okay, so I think everybody could agree that that would equal 1 now. And 2 divided by negative 4 would be negative 1/2. Now here's the thing about this. I'm going to write that negative down below. 2x over negative 2. That means your x-intercept is at negative 2. And then it becomes plus y over, because I need to have y over. Wait a minute. That says 3/4. I could change this to plus plus. Is everybody okay with that? Because a negative divided by negative. How does 3/4 get to the bottom? Is it over 3/4? How do you divide by fractions? You end up multiplying by the. So if I'm multiplying by a fraction, I would divide by its reciprocal, which would be 4 over 3. This is double intercept form. Now, if you don't believe me, okay, go back to this line here, which is in standard form before we divided by 4, right? Use the cover-up. You guys remember cover-up? Yeah. If I put a 0 in for x, and I cover that up, y is equal to negative 4 divided by 3. 3? Is that a 3? Yeah, that is a 3. So it should be a negative 4/3. And then it becomes negative 2. So why is that wrong? I get negative 2. How come I'm not getting negative 4/3? What's that? Okay, guys, we found out the problem here. The original problem would have had this as a negative. I canceled the negative, positive, because of the negative here. So therefore, when it comes to this, it's a positive 4/3, which lines up with the positive 4/3 there. They are the same intercepts. That's another way to do this, is put it in standard form, use cover up to find your intercepts, and then just put them underneath. There's a couple different ways to get there. But the idea here is that you're going to find your different different pieces and then just rearrange them. Any questions? So your homework is on page 283. Yesterday or on Thursday, you guys had questions 1 and 2 to do. Now you guys should know how to handle 1 and 2. So we will do 1 and 2. So your homework is on page 283, 8 through 9, 13, and 14.